बिहारी। जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी जय किशोर किशोरी। जय जगन्नाथ जगन्नाथ बलदेव जय सुभद्रा। जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय। जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय श्रील प्रभुपाद। ओम विष्णुपाद परम सप्रियराज चैरस्तोत्र श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणारिंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। किशोर किशोरी भगवान की, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। श्री श्री गौरनिताय की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Today we are reading from Canto 11, Chapter 12, Text 11, chapter entitled Beyond Renunciation and Knowledge. तास्तक्षपा प्रेष्टतमेन नीत मायेव वृन्दावनगोचरेण क्षणार्धवत्ता पुनरङ्गताशाम् हीना मया कल्पसमा बभूवु। तास्ताक्षपा प्रेष्टतमेन नीत मायेव वृन्दावनगोचरेण क्षणार्धवत्ता पुनरङ्गताशाम् हीना मया कल्पसमा बभूवु। तास्ताक्षपा प्रेष्टतमेन नीत मायेव वृन्दावनगोचरेण क्षणार्धवत्ता पुनरङ्गताशाम् हीना मया कल्पसमा बभूवु। तास्ताक्षपा प्रेष्टतमेन नीता मायेव वृन्दावनगोचरेण क्षणार्धवत्ता पुनरङ्गताशाम् हीना मया कल्पसमा बभूवु। तास्ताक्षपा प्रेष्टतमेन नीता मायेव वृन्दावनगोचरेण क्षणार्धवत्ता पुनरङ्गताशाम् हीना मया कल्पसमा बभूवु। Word for word translation. Tata, all those. Kshapa, nights. Preshtatamena, with the most dearly beloved. Nita, spent. Maya, with me. Eva, indeed. Vrindavana, in Vrindavana. Gocharena, who can be known. Kshana, a moment. Ardhavat, like half. Ta, those very nights. Puna, again. Anga, dear Uddhava. Tasham, for the gopis. Hina, bereft. Maya, of me. Kalpa, a day of Brahma. Sama, equal to. Babhuvu, became. Translation and purport by disciples of His Divine Grace Abhay Chanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Dear Uddhava, all of those nights that gopis spent with me, their most beloved in the land of Vrindavana, seemed to them to pass in less than a moment. Bereft of my association, however, the gopis felt the same nights dragged on forever, as if each night were equal to a day of Brahma. Purport. Srila Sridhara Swami comments as follows. The gopis suffered extreme anxiety in the absence of Lord Krishna, and though outwardly appearing bewildered, they actually achieved the highest perfectional stage of samadhi. Their consciousness was intensely and intimately attached to Lord Krishna, and by such Krishna consciousness, their own bodies seem very far away from them. Even though people normally consider their body to be their closest possession, in fact, the gopis did not think about their own existence. Although a young woman normally considers her husband and children to be her dearmost possessions, the gopis did not even consider the existence of their so-called families. Nor could they think of this world or life after death. Indeed, they were not at all aware of these things. Just like the great sages who became detached from the names and forms of material world, the gopis could not think of anything because they were wrapped in loving remembrance of Lord Krishna. Just as rivers enter the ocean, similarly the gopis completely merged into the consciousness of Lord Krishna through intense love. Thus a day of Brahma seemed like a single moment of gopis when Lord Krishna was present with them, and a single moment seemed like day of Brahma when Lord Krishna was absent. The Krishna consciousness of the gopis is a perfection of spiritual life, and the symptoms of such perfection are described here. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamin Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. This chapter is beyond knowledge and renunciation. It's one of the most elevated topics Krishna is describing to Uddhava. In the previous 11th chapter, he gave already a background. I am going to give you the most confidential knowledge. And till now to Uddhava, in this Uddhava Gita, he never spoke about gopis. Now he is talking about the highest perfection of bhakti, which is gopis' love and Radharani's love. And that he is going to explain to Uddhava in these 2-3 verses. So in this chapter, Krishna started with perfection comes only by association of devotees. He explained that it will not come by anything else. You can do as much dhyana as you want. You can do as much yajna as you want. You can respect as many highly elevated people, but you can only get bhakti by association of devotees. And Krishna also gave examples of many beings. He said Nagas, Kinnaras, Dhanavas, Daityas, they are all like, some are even demon families. He gives examples of Rutrasura, Bali Maharaj, he gives example of Prahalada. All of them are born in demoniac family. He gives example of Kubja, who is like a woman who is not well respected in the community. He gave example of Gajendra, who is animal. So he gives all the oddest example and told Uddhava that they got perfection by association of devotees. And that is the only way, there is no other way. Krishna emphasizes again and again, that is the only way. By associating with devotees, you can get perfection. There is no other way you can get it. Then he moves on to describe the devotees in Vrindavana. He says all the women, men, all the cows, trees, all the serpents, all the beings which are movable, immovable, everything got perfection in Vrindavana. Then he continued to explain about the status of gopis. He said that when Akrura arrived to Vrindavan to pick me and my brother to take to Mathura, all these gopis has so much separation from me, they experience so much separation from me, they can't able to live without me. That is the love they experience. So that is still yesterday. And today's verse, he is explaining about how gopis are feeling during the nights. Before they used to spend their nights with Krishna. At the time, every night used to pass like a moment. Now without Krishna, every moment is like a yuga, or every moment is like a kalpa. This verse says kalpa. This is the same verse which Mahaprabhu also says is in Shikshashtakam, Yugaitam Nimishena. It's the same mood in this verse and that verse which Mahaprabhu has. Mahaprabhu is in the mood of gopis, in the mood of Srimati Radharani. So he feels the same experiences as a gopi or as Radharani, that Yugaitam Nimishena. Like without Krishna, Govinda Virahename, without Krishna, he feels, or gopis feels as if that every moment is taking so long to pass. Why can't this go on, proceed quickly? We can experience in our life also, like when we like something or when we love to spend time with somebody, time passes very quickly. You go to a kirtan, like in Sadhu Sangha, they do kirtans for hours, like 12 hours kirtan, and it passes like quickly, so quickly. But if somebody attend my class, they feel that when this class will end, in 5 minutes feels like he is giving entire day. So it's, when we like something, time, we don't see the time. We don't, even in school days, we go to games period. During sports period, the time passes like quick, 1 hour. Same thing when we go to mathematics class or physics class, when this is going to end. So if humans can experience that, humans can keep their entire consciousness and involve in any activity, what about supreme living entity, that is Krishna and his beloved Radharani and gopis? If we can experience that, then they experience at the supreme level. So that is what they are feeling, that this Krishna is here living in Gokula with us. He spent time with us. He spent every night with us, playing with us, dancing with us. And Gopas are thinking that we played with Krishna every single day. Every morning, sometimes Krishna even skips breakfast and go to forest with the Gopas. They play, they make flower garlands, they just play with the flowers, they imitate cuckoo birds, sometimes they imitate animals, peacocks, they just run around. Sometimes they even, one demon will come and enter Krishna's friends as a Krishna friend. They even play with him for some time. And Krishna killing the demon, Krishna protecting the cows, Krishna dancing on Kaliya. Krishna did so many things in the 11 years he spent in Vrindavana. And when gopis are continuously thinking about that, and when Krishna is with them, time didn't exist, it just passed. Because they are fully absorbed in Krishna, they never considered about time. But now Krishna is not there, and Krishna is leaving to Mathura. He has his, externally, he has his duty. He wants to go to Mathura so that he can protect his parents, he can protect all the Yadu dynasty. But internally, he has his reason. He wants gopis to experience that Vipralamba, love in separation. Now they experience when Krishna is with them, but he wants them to experience the love in separation, which is the highest perfection. And for that, Krishna has to show that I am leaving. Did he actually left? He never left Vrindavana. That Krishna as Vasudeva left Vrindavana, but actual Vrindavan Krishna never left Vrindavan. He stayed in Vrindavan, but gopis, he's never appeared or he never acted with gopis like he used to do before, dancing with gopis. Every tree they used to see, they used to remember Krishna. If they see the dust of Vrindavana, they used to see the footprints of Krishna there, and they used to remember Krishna. Krishna used to walk here. And that soft sand of Vrindavana, actually it was a beautiful pastime where when the cows of Krishna thought that if Krishna walks on this dust, he may feel little roughness on his soft lotus feet. We should do something and make this entire Vrindavana very soft. So those cows and all the bulls, cows and all of them gathered together, and they just ran, and they used their heads and they used their legs to smash even the dust into very, very soft sands. So when Krishna put his leg, he should not feel that roughness. So that was even the mood of the cows in Vrindavan. So now the cows are also feeling separation from Krishna. That 1 year Krishna spent as their children when Gopas were kidnapped by Lord Brahma. All the cows, all the Gopas, Krishna became Gopas. Krishna became the calves for the cows. And they remembered all these incidents. Krishna was there with us. And that experience, now they are feeling in a different way. They are experiencing the love in separation. Now Krishna is not with us. So that was their mood which Krishna is emphasizing to Uddhava now. So that mood which gopis had, that is the perfection of life. Uddhava even visited Vrindavana before this Antyalila of Krishna. When Uddhava was in Dwaraka with Krishna, Krishna sent to Uddhava as a messenger, meet my parents and meet all the residents of Vrindavana and talk to them and give my message. And when Uddhava went to meet the gopis, he can't able to comprehend the love of gopis. He never experienced that much love before. He used to think, okay, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he loves and reverend, like he shows that respect to Krishna. When he met gopis, they know Krishna is Supreme Person, because they even say to Uddhava, I know that this Krishna killed Vali in this previous age. I know that he took all the wealth of Bali Maharaj in this previous yuga. That means they know who is Krishna. They know he is the Supreme Person, but they didn't care about that role at all. All they were thinking is, he is my beloved and he left us. And Radharani is talking to that bumblebee. Like, oh, bumblebee, you came here as a messenger? No, don't come to us. Go to that Mathura woman only. Go and glorify Krishna near those women so that they will give you some gifts. We don't care for you now. He left us, so we have to forget about him. They are like, Rupa Goswami explains each and every emotion they have is a spiritual emotion. We see similar emotions in the material world between love and beloved. Like we may see somebody love a person and they left them or they passed away or something happened, they feel that immense separation and they show that, oh, without him or her I can't live. I can't, he's not with me or she's not with me. I loved her and she's not loving me back. All that is self-centered. She or he used to give me so much enjoyment. Now she is not, he is not giving me that enjoyment. That's why I'm feeling the pain. But that is not the pain of gopis. The pain of gopis is we are not able to serve Krishna. We were able to serve Krishna before and now he is not with us. We are not able to serve him. So that's their mood. Love means to serve, not to be served. So he wants to serve Krishna. Unlike in this material world, when somebody loves somebody, they may feel that separation till they meet another person. They'll feel somebody else and they will again feel, okay, I'm getting loved now. But that is not what gopis are feeling. After Krishna left, they went in search of another person who can love me. Their entire life, whatever 120 years they lived in separation of Krishna. They have their families, they have their kids, they have everyone to take care of, but everything they left and continuously they are thinking about Krishna. Every single second they are thinking about Krishna, nothing else. So that is the perfection. The yogis, they are trying to meditate, sitting in the forest to achieve this perfection, that continuously think of Krishna. The definition of samadhi is to continuously think of Krishna, remember Krishna, chant his holy names, which gopis are doing by default, by nature. The nature is they can never forget Krishna. So that's why Krishna is telling Uddhava, this is the most confidential thing, because that's the love of gopis is the most confidential thing. So he wants to emphasize that, and he wants every one of us also to learn from Uddhava Gita to take association of devotees, because only devotee can give bhakti. Only those who have bhakti can give bhakti to others. Otherwise, bhakti can't go from person who don't have bhakti. Only person who has bhakti can give bhakti. And Krishna is impartial. He don't see who is my devotee, who is he's not my devotee, I can't give devotion to him. He is impartial. But devotee, as a Madhyamadikari, he sees who is a person who is envious, who is a person who is a devotee, and who is a person whom he should show compassion. And based on whom the devotee give the bhakti to, Krishna give bhakti to him. Krishna does not choose himself, he leave it to devotees. You choose whom you want to give bhakti. Whomever devotee show compassion to, whomever devotee show friendship with or bhakti, share bhakti with, that's where bhakti is shared from one person to another, one devotee to another devotee. So we have to learn from this that association of devotees is very important in our life. Without that, there is no other way. Mahaprabhu emphasizes this, sadhu sangha, sarva siddhi hoy, lavamatra sadhu sangha. Even a moment of sadhu sangha, even a moment, we may feel that, oh, some devotee arrived, I don't have that much time to come to temple and listen to his lecture. But even a moment of association, because in the entire time a sadhu spends with somebody, he only speaks about one thing, Krishna. He is not going to speak anything else. So that is what we want to take to, like we want to hear about Krishna. And Kulashekar Maharaj in his Mukunda Mala Stotra, he prays about, I want to be a Bhrutyasya Bhrutya 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 Bhrutya. That means servant. He says multiple times, Bhrutya 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 Bhrutya. I want to become a servant of servant of servant of servant of servant of servant. That's what Kulashekar Maharaj says, that 7 times means I want to be a lowest servant, because me saying that I am your devotee, Krishna will recognize that. If I say that I am servant of servant of servant of servant of servant of servant of your devotee, oh, you are a very important person. I should give something to you. Krishna recognizes that person who is in the mood of service, then who is proud. In entire Krishna's pastimes also, he never recognized somebody who is a greatest Brahmana doing yajnas. When Krishna went to the yajnik Brahmanas, Krishna friends, they asked, can you give us some food or some prasadam? They said, no, no, come later. But same Krishna's friend went to the yajnik Brahmanas' wives. And their wives, they packed everything, whatever they prepared for their husbands for yajna, they packed everything and left with the friends to give the prasadam to Krishna, that bhoga to Krishna. Because they know that serving Krishna is the topmost, and all these yajnas and everything are only to help one person to come closer to Krishna. And these yajnik Brahmanas didn't recognize that, but their wives, simple ladies, they recognize that serving Krishna is the important thing. So they are proud of their yajnas and they are proud of doing their rituals, but one should know the what is behind it, why we are doing it. So the reason behind why they are doing yajna is to please Yajna Purusha. And that Yajna Purusha is asking, can you give me something? And this Brahmanas replied that, no, not now. But simple Brahman wives, they they are able to serve Krishna with bhoga. That pleased Krishna. And Krishna says that patram pushpam phalam toyam. Very small things will please me. You don't have to work very hard to please me. Whatever you have, just offer it to me. Whatever you eat, before that, offer it to me. You can offer me a leaf, you can offer me a cup of water. So I will be pleased with that. If you have fruit, offer that to me. So Krishna is pleased very easily. And when Krishna is pleased, entire world is pleased. We can see in one of the pastimes that when Durvasa Muni visited Pandavas, that Krishna just took one rice, one piece of rice, and he just ate it. That's it. All the 60,000 disciples of Durvasa himself, every living entity in the entire planet got satisfied. Just because Krishna took one piece of rice. That's it. If Krishna is pleased, entire world will be pleased. So when we talk about world peace or anything, that people try to convince other people or other countries to get world peace. But this is the formula for world peace. Only with universal fatherhood one can get universal brotherhood, as Prabhupada says. And that universal father, Krishna, is saying that patram pushpam phalam toyam. You can please me, just small offerings. So that's the mood of this verse. And we can also see the same thing in Ramayana also. When Lord Ram is in separation from Sita. Sita is in Ashokavana of Ravana, and Rama is in forest of Kishkinda. He is feeling so much separation. He is Supreme Lord. If he wants, he can get Sita back in a moment. But he wants to show that Vipralamba is the highest. And he showed that through his example. He is crying, oh Lakshmana, I can't live without Sita anymore. He is literally, tears are falling from his eyes, like crying. Whenever he sees a tree, he remembers this is where Sita used to go to hang the clothes, and this is where Sita used to go and pluck the flowers. He used, just like how gopis experience for Krishna, Ram is experience for Sita. And same way, Sita is also experienced there in that Sri Lanka, in separation from Rama for one complete year. She didn't eat anything. It is described that she looks like on a new moon day, moon is very slim. She looked like that, just very slim. She is just living, just like that. Very, 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 she didn't eat anything for a complete year. Till Ram took her back, she didn't eat anything, whatever Ravana offered. And she is just continuously remembering Lord Ram. Same thing with Lord Ram. He is crying, crying, crying. When Hanuman went to Sri Lanka to meet Sita, why is he used to before think, why is Lord Rama is crying like this just for his wife? He can marry other also. He's a king. He can marry many other women. Why is he crying? When he saw Sita in Lanka, when he saw her devotion, he felt that Rama is not crying enough. That is not enough. That's what Hanuman felt when he saw Sita. When he saw her love for Rama, he felt that this is nothing. In whatever Sita is feeling is a lot more than what Rama is feeling. That's what he experienced, Hanuman. So Krishna, in any of his pastimes, he wants to emphasize that love in separation. And that's the highest form of love, which he wants to share with Uddhava. That even when we are chanting also, we may feel that why this holy name is, I can't able to chant. I can't able to feel anything. I can't able to experience anything. My consciousness is not, if you compare with gopis, it's not that gopis are seeing Krishna. Krishna is not there, but they are continuously remembering him. Because their consciousness is there, they wants to serve, even though he is with them or not there. If we chant with the same service mood, then holy name will appear in our heart, will appear in our tongue. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that when you chant that Krishna and Radha will be dancing on our tongue, you will feel that when we have that mood of service. So every one of us has to cultivate that mood. Prabhupada used the word cultivate because it's not something you get by a birth or being born in a sun-tied family. Cultivation means you can put effort. And if you put effort, do sadhana bhakti. When Krishna is pleased, then he will give us the devotion. We can put effort to please Krishna. Our effort will not give us bhakti, but our effort will please Krishna and he can give us bhakti. So that's what we in our life has to do, that put effort to be a servant of servant. If we serve in the mood of servant, Krishna will be very pleased. In entire his 125 years on this earth, we can see throughout, whether in Vrindavana or in Mathura, Dwaraka, whether he is in Kurukshetra, whether he is in, when he went to Hastinapur, he never liked any person who is proud. He went to Duryodhana, who offered him 56 items, feast. He didn't care. And he went to Vidura's home and ate. And Vidura's wife, she offered him banana peel. She is so much in love for Krishna, she is not even seeing what she is offering. She removed the peel from banana and she offered the peel instead of banana. And Krishna ate the peel. So Krishna sees that mood of devotion. Krishna does not see what you are offering or how much you have, 56 items, does not care. He will take 56 items every day as Jagannath if he is offered with love. But he will not accept any single thing if you don't have love, if you have pride. And Krishna, if you say that I love Krishna, I love you Krishna very much, but your devotees, I can't live with them. So just you and me. That will not work. If you love me, you have to love the guys who I love. So Krishna loves his devotees. So we have to be in similar mood with the devotees. We have to love devotees. Then only will Krishna will show his mercy on us. So that's this entire verse is teaching about. Entire this chapter, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur actually named this chapter as Association of Devotees. And BBT, our name of the chapter is Beyond Knowledge and Renunciation, because Krishna in the first verse only explains, not with cultivation of any knowledge or not with renunciation you can achieve me. That's why it's beyond knowledge and renunciation. both of them will not give us love for Krishna. Gopis don't have PhDs. They never went to go that Gurukul, completed their study and first understand, okay, I am not this body and soul, then Krishna is Supreme Personality. Now I will go. Their love is natural. Their love is completely natural. Unlike in the purport, it is said that just like how rivers flow into the ocean, similarly, their consciousness is fully into Krishna. It's not mean that once rivers flow into the ocean, they merge into the ocean and they become impersonal. It does not mean impersonal Brahman. It means that they didn't care about their individuality. They didn't care about their happiness. They only cared about Krishna's happiness. One may ask, so I should not care about my happiness. This looks like a very pathetic process. I don't like this process. How can I be? I came here for becoming happy. First you said that Anandamayo Bhyasat, everyone is looking for pleasure. Now you are saying that you should not look for your own pleasure, you look for Krishna's pleasure. How does that work? That Anandamayo Bhyasat, when everyone is looking for pleasure, you will get that pleasure only when you please Krishna. Because he is the creator of entire thing, he is the creator of us, he is the creator of universe. He knows how it works. As a creator, he knows the design. If we think that I will try to become happy by any other means, it will not work. He can only become happy by not to try to be happy and just please Krishna. That's what Prahalad Maharaj also say. The only way to happiness is don't try to be happy. Try to serve Krishna, that will give us happiness from internally. Externally, we will not get any happiness. So that's what servant of servant means. Try not to be happy for oneself, try not to be selfish and serve Krishna. And we'll conclude with this. And Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful chapter, right? Like you outlined. It's, there's nothing more than this.
Yeah.
I found it, in the purport, a couple of interesting points. The gopis suffered extreme anxiety in the absence of Lord Krishna, and though outwardly appearing bewildered, they actually achieved the highest perfection stage of samadhi.
Yes.
So, in our spiritual journey, we are hankering outwardly we're hankering, and we're doing all this anxiety, preparing for Janamastami, preparing for all these things, all these activities that go on to maintain a temple. But inwardly, it's providing that satisfaction. So outwardly, we'll always be looking like we're just quite not there, But inwardly, slowly and surely, Krishna starts to change our heart as we strive, like you pointed out. As we strive for Him, that's the only thing that He cares about. And then inwardly, our heart starts to change, and we start to, feel that happiness that we think we can get from. So I found that pretty interesting.
In the previous chapter, in the 11th chapter,
Yeah.
Krishna actually talks about festivals. He talks about my devotees, you have to conduct festivals. He even talks about performing dramas in this festival. He tells Uddhava that you have to perform dramas in the festivals, conduct festivals, clean the temple, decorate the temples. He actually mentions all the things which we do on Janmashtami in the 11th chapter.
Yeah. So it's just, it's the striving. And I really liked your point that you said that it's not our efforts that necessarily get us closer to Krishna. It's our effort pleases Him, and then that bhakti is passed down, and that bhakti is passed down through devotees. So thank you, Prabhu. It's our efforts, because there was always that like, oh, where's the effort end and then the grace comes, type of thing. And basically what it teaches us is the striving for with the purity and sincerity is what pleases Krishna, and then reciprocation starts to happen. Thank you very much, Prabhu.
I want to add one point that Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that anxiety in Krishna consciousness is an ecstasy. That we feel anxiety in Krishna consciousness is ecstasy. That's what Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, that we feel anxious in festivals and Rathayatra, Janmashtami. Actually, it's an ultimate ecstasy, is what, because we are continuously trying to serve Krishna. Yes, thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So actually, the gopis of the Vrindavan, we just say that they haven't learned anything. Actually, when we see the gopis of Vrindavan are in the previous life, they are big rishis, tapasvis. So how do we context in the present gen? Somebody if says that, okay, my inspiration is gopis because they also did not learn anything. We are also not learn anything. We are just simply, it's like kind of a sajia type. So is it knowledge in Krishna consciousness important or just sentiment, just like a go? I'm not saying sentiments gopis are, but they are in previous lives, they are big rishis. They were following Lord Ramachandra to take association, but he told her not this lifetime. So how do we see that somebody is taking only gopis in the present life and acting, oh, knowledge is not so important, just association, doing sentiment is important.
Okay. So, two things. One is about that munis from the previous age. Actually, gopis has different sects among them. Some of the gopis are the gopis from previous age munis. I don't know what is the technical name, but some of them are. And some are gopis who are devotees from spiritual world appearing in Vrindavana. They have the ultimate perfection from their existence, which if somebody says that I want to be like Gopi, I will do only this, which we don't have. And we have a process like which our gurus set. We follow what Guru asked us to do. He said to us, okay, Prabhupada said, you read my books, you take association, ABCD, entire ABCD, association, books, chanting, and deity service. So ABCD we have to do. If we say that, oh, because gopis never went to school and learnt all this process, I will also do that. But we are not gopis and we don't have that bhakti which they have. But they have the perfection which is love for Krishna. They may not have Sankhya or done. When we say knowledge, here again, Krishna describes about philosophy of Sankhya, philosophy of Jnana. But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, the Jnana which devotees require is the Jnana of Krishna consciousness. That Krishna's names, glories, forms, the knowledge of Krishna's name, glory, forms, that's what we have to learn. And the basic about we are not this body, we are this soul. Whatever Srila Prabhupada taught us in the Bhagavatam and Sri Chaitanya Charitamrut, he gave that Bhagavad Gita, knowledge of soul and Krishna. Knowledge of soul, that you are not this body, you are and Krishna, and how to serve Krishna. He didn't put so much emphasis on how Sankhya, how you have to take these 26 elements, separate them, and see that you are not this. He didn't put much emphasis on them. He just described them when it comes in Bhagavatam, but not too much emphasis onto that. And Gopis has that knowledge. Gopis has knowledge about Krishna. Gopis has knowledge of Krishna glories. Gopis has knowledge of Krishna's name, glories of his names. They have knowledge of his pastimes and everything. So they already have that knowledge. But they also have that knowledge of the Atma and everything, but they didn't cared much about that or being Supreme Person, which Srila Prabhupada clearly said not to imitate. Not to imitate become rasabas, or that I don't know. There are specific terms he uses for certain people. So he says that especially do not imitate. We have seen in places in India where people dance. I am Radha, you are Krishna. Let's dance and do this rasa dance. Krishna, that Srila Prabhupada says that you can't even control your senses. When you drink a lot of water, you have to run to pass. So you can't control your senses and you claim that you are Krishna and she is Radha. So that every devotee should follow ABCD, like what Srila Prabhupada said. That's why Krishna emphasizes, take association of devotees and listen to him. When we say association of devotees, we have to listen to him, listen to the Guru, what he is saying, what he is asking us to do. And reading Bhagavatam is not knowledge, jnana. Reading Bhagavatam is bhakti. That will not come under a jnana process. We may think that if I read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, I am getting knowledge. That should not be the mode. When we read Bhagavatam, Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam. This is rasa. People who relish Bhagavatam, they know that this is rasa and this is not just knowledge, because they are hearing glories from Shukadeva Goswami. They are hearing from Parikshit Maharaj. They are hearing from Vidura, Maitreya. That is actually hearing. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, part of bhakti, not part of jnana. So Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita is not jnana process. It's bhakti process.
Thank you. I just elaborate. Thank you so much.
Srila Prabhupada ki